Your central focus could be on a message or just general communication, more than likely of love or emotions and feelings being expressed here with this Page of Cups. Some of you, it could be creative projects that are just like little baby seedlings starting to come through that you're working on and you find fulfillment in, so you're putting your energy into that. Another possibility. Do I really think of anything else? No. I'll leave it at that. For the love side, we have the Page of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles with Death here. And so what's interesting is there's an energy here, especially if you're in a relationship, where there's communication, there's intention, time being spent with a partner, discussing finances, discussing your circumstances overall, the relationship in general, and deciding something, possibly major, with Death here. It doesn't have to necessarily be the end to your relationship. There's always a possibility if a separation is desired or one or the other partner, yourself or your partner, prefers that. But this could be about ending a circumstance in that relationship, like where you live, or discussing, job situations, someone's going to leave their job. Things like that could be changing or be up for discussion. Now, if you're not in a relationship, there's a connection here to potentially talking to someone that's in your work area with the Pentacles energy. But Death here is not the most promising card for an outcome because it indicates nothing happening yet, or the possibility that plans are being made but for whatever reason could be canceled. So this could, for instance, also read to me as, for some, I just got this as well, where you had a plan that may have been set for a while, so a long-term plan, a couple of weeks, couple of months, maybe even days, maybe even hours, but I feel like it's longer because Pentacles are much more solid than that. And again, it had to be canceled for some reason unknown, but it could be work as well as come up as the reason for the cancellation, that being the focus. Maybe someone's upset, or maybe that's just, your thing for the week was like, oh, this is going to happen, and then you couldn't because they had to work, you had to work, something like that. So I'm going to just jump into the clarification cards. Page of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. News, great news that could be tied to work, money, family, and it's definitely brings fulfillment towards you, I would think. Like whatever's coming, the Ten of Pentacles is an energy that you want. It's feeling rich in some way. Again, not necessarily financially, but maybe some of you are lucky enough to have that happen, but this feeling accomplished as well. So again, good news more than likely coming in your direction. Let's just go to general. Well, that goes in line with Temperance. Temperance is a bit more at peace, despite that there's stuff again. These two cards are similar in a way to me, because a lot of times I get the Four of Swords on a minor scale. It's like not a lot going on. It's a peaceful week again, just calm and not really doing much, to be honest. So Death can be the same way. These two cards, not a lot happening. Temperance, has calmed the situation down. So if there was any conflict, most likely it is resolved and cleared by the end of the week, and you don't have to worry about it. Or you just decided to, let's say, cut someone off. Like, you know what? Done with this. And you feel great with that decision of yours. You feel at peace with this energy. That's how I would see it. So let me see the Queen of Wands. Okay, Queen of Wands has some baggage. She has some emotional trauma that she's dealing with, some mental issues as well that probably is bringing towards you. She feels like she's been through something painful. Now, I keep saying she because I feel like this is external, an outside person. But of course, there's a possibility that some of you could be dealing with this, but somehow, even if that is your circumstance and you have a lot of like bubbling up rage and anger internally yourself, somehow you manage to calm that down by the end of the week with temperance. Now, maybe that's through drinking for some of you, or maybe it's through like realizing, you know what? I'm so pissed off, I'm so hurt, but I can't let this get to me, and you actually are able to have a decent week despite that. So, a few ways to come up. 5 of Wands. Struggling to reconnect for some. That could be, again, if this is an external person, you're struggling to just reach out to them, deal with them, connect like old times. It's not happening. Some of you may want to return to a situation, and again, that the fact that that's an issue could have been the thing that's causing you some sort of pain with you as the Queen of Wands. One more. I feel like with that Wheel of Fortune, you're looking to change your circumstances for the better, despite what could be happening in the background. Now, of course, as a separate person, I actually see that as someone's personality shifting more so for the negative, that is overwhelming to you and you just choose not to deal with it because you're about what's best for you, which is definitely understandable. Temperance, please. You're making a choice with temperance. You're like, I want to do the thing that's best for me, that's going to take me down this peaceful road and not just worry and stress. And so I feel like that's what you're doing. Love. Page of Swords. Let me see something. What's death about? Something's not happening when it comes to love. You could be turning to information through others or your own, investigations to figure out what's going on with someone. You could also be, maybe you have given someone a very quick message, no information whatsoever about having to cancel something, again, feeling suspended here, not happening. Page of Swords. Some of you, this could be a change of plans that was out of your control, out of their control as well. And this could also be just discussing a new time, a new arrangement. Oh, I did get another card. Okay. And in a way, it's starting to look like other plans being made, solo plans being made. And whatever that plan may have been, or at least plans that are coming up here, definitely involves some travel, lengthy travel. Doesn't have to be like a boat or a plane or a train, or it could be a train. It could be something short. It could be I wouldn't say short. I feel like the Six of Swords is long, but it could be like a long walk. I don't know why I felt the need to go into how long this distance could be. It just came to my mind. Now, there is the possibility here of, again, work being that distraction and being unhappy with it. The fact that something can't happen because something else needs to be worked on. So again, canceled plans, talking about new ones, but being unhappy that it hasn't worked out. A lot of Pentacles energy. And there's that energy with the Six of Pentacles here, like feeling like it needs to, gotta make it up to me, or you gotta make it up to them, so that things are fair again and things are even. There's that type of energy coming through here. Can you give me one more overall for love? More Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. Well, the security is still there. There's also the energy of kind of holding back. So if you do have disappointment that you're feeling, I don't think you're necessarily going to express that. But again, I don't feel like it's really major. I feel like it's the idea of having to wait, especially if it's canceled plans. There's a thing here about being tight on money, affecting plans as well. And did I really talk about singles much? With singles, that actually feels more like connecting with someone consistently. Feels like a lot of work with the Eight of Pentacles. You want something to be easy. You may want someone to take you out and to somewhere special, treat you like, and make you feel like this Nine of Pentacles. Maybe you want someone to come see you as well. You don't feel like doing the work here. There's communication happening with someone. But again, solid plans, dates, things of that nature may not quite happen. You just may have someone to communicate with, but it feels like it's super, super early where no one really knows each other and is just kind of feeling out. In my opinion here, Magician is your center card. So when I saw this, I felt like, again, doing what you want, getting what you want, being capable of anything you want this week in particular, feeling like the power is in your hands, essentially. I know that sounds cheesy, I always say that, but that's how I feel with the Magician. I can do anything, and I think that that's your impression. You feel like you have all the tools you need to accomplish a task or several tasks, and this is a card too of keeping very busy and being very active overall this week. So there's a lot of things you want to get done with this Magician energy. Now, if I take a look at the general side, we have the Ten of Coins, the Star, and the King of Cups. And you're achieving something. It could be as major as a big dream of yours, a big goal. It could just be yet another accomplishment that makes you feel fantastic. We have a card of material well-being, feeling safe, secure in your environment, and very established, again, with that Ten of Coins energy. And the Star is increasing your sense of optimism that you have for your life at this time. King of Cups as the outcome, I feel like this is someone who is influencing your energy, to be honest. Now, this could also be that you're feeling emotionally receptive this particular week. Even though I see the King of Cups as someone who can very much keep their emotions at bay and not necessarily reveal them, I feel you just being open and honest to others around you. And there's a kindness in this energy. So you may find, as well as an external resource, that this person is giving you all kinds of support, is there for you. You're happy to have them with you. This could be a family member, a friend, a business partner, a romantic partner. And whatever the case may be, this connection is very stable. Now, and there could also be something that you want from this person that they're giving you this week, and you're happy to spend the time with them. Now let's jump to love, and we have the Ace of Coins, which is a great opportunity in love. What's interesting, we don't have the romantic cards here, but we got something starting up. We got a seed here, so if you're single, that's very promising. It's someone that you more than likely have a physical attraction to. You also enjoy the time that you've spent with them thus far, and if you haven't spent much time with them physically present, then I think this indicates that you feel that sense of comfort, like having them around this particular week. It kind of shows that this is the week where you are with them in some way. Queen of Swords, I feel in this case, could add to the energy of someone that you have great conversations with. Like you share the same philosophies, the thoughts, ideas, and you can go on for hours about everything that is on your mind, essentially, or just debate for hours about a movie, talk about different things that both of you guys have done. And again, I get conversations being able to go on for an extended amount of time. And it feels natural. Now, the Page of Swords as well is not the most deep, I guess, I don't know what other word to use, energy here, but I still feel that even this Page of Swords is learning about someone, finding out more information and liking what they know and have learned so far. You may also get the opportunity to meet a partner's parents or some female character that's important to them, and they've either invited you or your partner has invited you to connect with them as a possibility. Could also be a child as a factor here, but let me just jump to my clarification cards. All right, one for the general. 7 of Wands. I feel as though with that energy that you have fought for something for a while. Maybe, again, this was something that you wanted and you worked hard towards it. You did not give up, even though people said, oh, you're not going to be able to do it, or you shouldn't, and so on and so forth. Their negativity did not dissuade you in any way, and here he is on top of his game. He's basically proven himself, and that's the energy I get with that 7. We got the 9 of Swords here. Now, if this is an opportunity, for instance, to meet an important influence in your partner's life that could basically unnerve you a bit, you could feel a little bit stressed as to what you should wear, how they are as a person. Are they very judgmental? You could just have those things on your mind, and I don't necessarily think it's anything more than that. And let me get one for the Magician. The Tower. And I feel like with that energy, you're making changes for yourself. You're just doing things that, again, you want to do that may cause a shakeup. It may not with the Tower. It more than likely is. But that's what you want to do. I feel like you want to change situations as best as you can in your favor. Let's see. Clarify the Tower. We have the 9 of Wands, and I still get the sense of you know what's going down, or you know what's going to happen as a result of taking a particular action, for instance, but you're okay with it. You are playing it extra safe. It does feel as though the situation ends in some form of celebration here with other people. 3 of Cups. You could also be wondering how other people may react to what's happened, because it comes as a shock. Let's get King of Cups. 2 of Swords. There's that Magician again. I'm feeling like the King of Cups is someone who, I don't want to say he doesn't care what you do, but it's just like, do what you want. I'm going to be there anyway and be supportive. And I feel like it's the type of person who says, don't overthink it, as a 2 of Swords isn't doing. Don't worry about how you feel, but like just kind of go for it. Energy is what I get with that King of Cups. Star. Working hard, putting forth the effort, reaping the rewards. 7 of Wands. Being very firm, direct, holding your ground completely. And again, new ideas, new thoughts, putting it into action, going somewhere with those, making things happen for yourself. And that could all be through something that you say. Could be through writing. Love. Why is the 9 of Swords here? All right, so it appears as though you're worried about a decision. You could also be worried about presentation, about how someone sees you. If they'll think that you're good or bad, you know, if it's that black and white for their son or daughter, things of that nature. It does appear too that you're worried about making the right choice. So if, for instance, someone's giving you an opportunity in love, be it a new connection or a current partner saying, you know what, let's take this a step further. Let's live together. I always use that with the Ace of Pentacles. And this could be being worried about making the wrong decision with Justice here. What's the Ace of Pentacles? No. Yes. There's that Tower again. The Ace of Pentacles does not come expected. It's a surprise that makes you so anxious. So there's that anxiety again. You're worried again about making that decision, taking this offer from a partner, a romantic interest. Queen of Swords. You're concerned about taking a leap of faith as well. The Queen of Swords could be someone, or it could be even your own energy at times, where you're thinking, is it the logical thing to do to just kind of go for this? Is it crazy? Is the type of energy? Is it something foolish? And in other cases, going back to that story of, you know, you're being asked to meet someone of that's important to a partner, you could be afraid of looking foolish in front of them. But there's definitely a strong connection here, the Devil. A lot of it stems, there's that King of Cups again, coming right back around. Strong attraction, strong connection. There's a lot of that physical element here in this potential relationship. A strong bond. If I didn't already say it 1,000 times, communication feels constant. You may find yourself daydreaming about this person a lot, wondering about all the different choices or where things can lead. And it being a bit of a fantasy of thinking what can happen now. And again, this situation could be something that you actually desire. It just, when it actually happens, it's like, oh my gosh, is this really happening? I'm terrified. I need to talk to my friends. I need to let them know what's going on and see what they think. We kind of have that here with the Tower as well. And again, those female friends could be coming through as giving you advice or feedback. Or you could also be worried about just sharing it with them because they might react a certain way.